Man, first couple of months has been great. Just getting here and adjusting to like basically a brand new way of life, lifestyle as far as football and the expectations. It's been pretty strenuous, but I mean, I love it. I mean, I look for the challenge. That's something they talked to us about, not really taking the stuff that they ask us to do and the things that they have us to do as a threat, but just looking at it as a challenge and seeing how we respond.
What was the portal experience like for you? Did you know that you were going to have an opportunity to go from Georgia State over to USC?
Honestly, at first I didn't. I knew it was going to be something big. I had faith, in myself and in my game and in my body of work and what I did at Georgia State. Moving from quarterback and going to inside linebacker and outside linebacker. I just knew, God didn't bring me this far just to bring me this far. So I knew something was in the writings, and I was just excited to see what it was. And I'll never forget, I was on the way to class when I heard from Coach Grant. Coach Grant hit me up via Twitter, and I couldn't focus on class for the rest of the day. That was a great day. I was excited that we ended up connecting. I think it's the best decision I've ever made.
What did they say about what they saw in you and what they thought the potential was?
I mean, they just told me, they watched the film and they seen my ability, what I can do on the field, but most importantly, they know about the type of guy I am off of the field. And they know what I bring as far as leadership. So I think with that, they were very excited, just like I was. I think it was very mutual decision.
You came into school expecting, I assume, to be a quarterback at college level.
Yeah.
What led to that transition ultimately?
Destiny, I guess. I think, a lot of us, even all of us standing here right now, we all have this picture-perfect idea of what we want our lives to be. But God has a funny way of, slapping our hands and letting us know what He has what His say on things are. And I've just grown and I've learned to sit back and just let Him work. Because, I think when you do that, I think everything just flows the way it's supposed to be. Never in a million years that I think I would be standing in Los Angeles for my first time ever. But everything works out the way it's supposed to. So.
Were you resistant at all to the idea of switching when you made the switch initially?
Initially, yeah, a little bit, to be honest. But like I said, I just sat back and I learned how to just let things flow. I think, sitting down with my parents, obviously, thank God for them. They helped me just handle things the right way and look at it from an E+R=O standpoint, which is what we talk about as a team. You're going to get a random event, but you choose how you respond to it and not react. So I think that's the most important thing.
How much does playing quarterback in the past help playing defense?
Oh, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Just ask, Caleb. Me and him talk about a lot about kind of what I see from his snap count point of view, like certain formations that I can get a beat on certain things in practice. So if you can get a beat on some of the things that them guys do, he's Heisman Trophy for a reason. He makes a lot of ridiculous decisions at the line. He checks a lot. So for me to be able to process that and still understand what's coming, I think that definitely has something to do from my former quarterback intellect. So that's another thing that I'm grateful for because it just allows me to play faster.
On the flip side, as you're learning to be an edge rusher, what was the toughest part about making that transition, learning a different side?
The toughest part probably was just switching my mentality. Because I think I went from playing, no disrespect to quarterbacks, but I went from playing one of the least physical positions on the field to probably one of the most physical positions on the field. With an exception of nose guard, probably. But I think to do that is very uncanny, and you got to definitely switch your mentality before you do anything. Because there's no being soft on that side of the ball. So I think that definitely was the biggest thing for me.
Are there any certain players that you kind of try and model your game after to put you into that mentality?
I study a lot of guys, but like I study a lot of guys like Von Miller, Michael Parsons for sure, how he gets out the ball. But when it comes to just my game, I try to make it my game. So I take a lot of stuff from different guys that are in the league, but I just like to watch myself and see where I can be better, and that's why I'm grateful for Coach Manning, because he allows me to be better each and every day. So,
are there any areas that you want to focus on in the spring? Is there anything that you kind of have priority over, different things you want to do on the field?
Dominate. That's it. Anything I do. They could be, dominating and winning. That's how I got to do.
One more.
Last year, who planted the seed to you that if you entered the portal, you could probably jump to a bigger school?
You said who planted the seed?
Yeah.
to be honest, that came out of nowhere. Like we played like our last, we played like our last game at Georgia State, and I got the feeling, obviously, and a little bit, I guess you could say, impulsive. But I talked to my parents. My mom, I joke with her to this day. She was a little hesitant about it. But, as we sat down, we obviously sat down and prayed about it. I didn't make any decisions without talking to God first, and that's just who I am. So after I talked to him, everything started falling in line, including the call from Coach Brent. So I think, it came from God, to be honest.
Thanks, Jamil.
Appreciate you.